The Continental UltraContact NXT versus the Michelin Primacy 5, a battle between eco-innovation and premium touring performance. The UltraContact NXT is Continental's sustainability-focused tire, using a high share of renewable, recycled, and certified materials, while still targeting strong rear-wheel summer performance. The Primacy 5, on the other hand, takes a more traditional premium touring route, focusing on safety, comfort, mileage, and efficiency. So the question is simple. Can Continental's eco-focused challenger take on Michelin's latest touring benchmark? Let's find out. Throughout this comparison, the performance metrics are expressed in percentages, with the Continental UltraContact NXT set as the reference point at 100%. The data source comes from AutoZone Eco Summer Tire Test. In wet braking, the Continental UltraContact NXT leads slightly. It stops 0.6 meters shorter, giving it around a 1% advantage over the Michelin Primacy 5. In wet handling, both tires are basically equal, with the Continental only 0.3 seconds faster, which remains a 0% difference. But in straight-line aquaplaning, Michelin pulls ahead clearly. The Primacy 5 resists aquaplaning at 3.3 km per hour higher speed, giving it a strong 4% advantage. Overall, Continental has a tiny edge in wet braking. Both are equal in wet handling, but Michelin delivers the stronger standing water safety margin. Efficiency. This is where UltraContact NXT really shows its eco-focused strength. In rolling resistance, the Continental records a 0.9 lower coefficient value, translating to a 13% advantage over the Michelin Primacy 5. In energy consumption, Continental also uses 0.83 kilowatt-hour per 100 km less, giving it around a 6% advantage. Overall, the UltraContact NXT is clearly the more efficient tire here, with lower rolling resistance and better rear-wheel energy consumption. In dry braking, the Continental UltraContact NXT again leads. It stops 1.3 meters shorter, giving it around a 3% advantage over the Michelin Primacy 5. In subjective dry handling, Continental also feels sharper. It scores 0.31 points higher, giving it around a 2% advantage. Overall, the UltraContact NXT is slightly stronger in dry condition, with shorter braking and more confident handling feel. In subjective comfort, both tires are completely equal at 6.5 points, giving it a 0% difference. In exterior noise, Continental is only 0.3 decibel quieter, which is still effectively a 0% difference. When it comes to pricing, in the 215/55R18 size, the Continental UltraContact NXT is just slightly 3% cheaper compared to Michelin Primacy 5. In summary, from my perspective as a tire engineer, the Continental UltraContact NXT is the more convincing tire in this test. It leads in wet braking, dry handling, rolling resistance, energy consumption, and price. That makes it a very strong eco-focused summer tire that does not feel like a major compromise. On the other hand, the Michelin Primacy 5 still has one clear advantage: straight-line aquaplaning. That gives it a better safety margin in standing water, while comfort and noise are basically equal between both tires. The only missing piece here is mileage, which was not tested. That matters because the Primacy line is traditionally very strong in wear, and if Primacy 5 delivers a much longer tread life, it could still tip the scale back up towards Michelin.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.